Okay, let's get this incredibly late live stream started by turning the New Vegas stream on and booting New Vegas, because you've got to do that. But, okay, the reason I'm so late is because I was completely not a doofus last night. I set my alarm for 11 o'clock. Well, actually, I set it half an hour before, because it takes me half an hour to wake up, because I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. Once I'm asleep, it takes quite a lot to get me up, or at least out of bed. It doesn't take much to wake me, it just takes me a lot to get out of bed. I'm lazy. But instead of setting it for 9:30 like I should have, I set it for 10:30. And by the time half an hour wake-up cycle later, it was, oh shit. And then it was very literal, oh shit, because I have to go every morning. But that's why. So, you can blame me on being a dingbat, because I am. Yes, in that picture, Chenkos looks so evil. So evil. Okay, so which way do we go? Oh yes, it bugged out last time, that's why. I thought I'd done that bit, but no, it bugged out. That's why.
This facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir.
Well, let's hope this works this time, because I remember last time now it didn't.
All materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel, is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn.
I guess we'll know if it works if Daddy dies or not.
I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Hopefully this works.
Hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it
Whatever that
operational at once.
radiation serum Autumn has is absolutely amazing if power armor won't stop it.
My patience wears thin.
Almost ready. I'm compiling the data now.
Yeah, because they're all dying from the radiation.
Run. Run!
Please actually be dead this time. Oh, you...
What is he doing in there?
Oh no. Not again. Yep, he's getting up. Okay. I've never had bugs like this before, but apparently this is just cursed. Ugh. Quest name. MQ05. Why do I get the feeling it's not that? Yeah, I didn't think it would be. 148B. Of course, it's not going to find it. I was just sticking that in a log. Of course, I need to check where it is. Fallout 3 OA. Okay, so it's easier to just go. This is why.
We have to make it to the tunnel. Follow me and stay quiet. The Citadel is our only chance now. We have to make it there.
Hello, Justlinus. Welcome to another buggy ass run. I've never had such issues before, even though I've done this for at least twice, possibly even 3 times. I can't quite remember. And that's why I always have console all enabled, and that's why, well, you can't run without it. It's because I don't know how people actually play on consoles. Because without console commands, you are pretty much fucked if that happens. You don't have the slightest ability. It's an Enclave iBot. It needs to die. It's a spy bot. That's what it is. So vanilla reloads so slow. There we go, much better. Hello, Jane Herrera. For some reason, the vanilla reloads are so fucking slow. I don't know why, but they are. Great, Mr. Spybot. Ooh, Stimpaks. Oh yeah, this is Fallout 3, not Fallout New Vegas, so Stimpaks are common. Does it end in ion? No. Can it be recuperating it? No. Nope. Which means it has to be well, okay, it can't be ing. It had to be technologies. How am I today? Hot and sweaty, I think is the way I would describe myself. It is day 10. No, it's Friday, so it's more than that. It's late into this bloody heat wave, and I hate it. Hot and humid. A winning combination. Yes, this is actually quicker. Assuming I don't get stuck on top of a barrel. I'm a barrel rider. I'm not firing slugs, so why am I missing it such... Why am I missing? I sense Enclave. My Enclave senses are tingling. Yes, I do sense Enclave. Oh yeah, that has just as high chance of missing as I do, and you can't cancel out this bloody cinematic kill either. And it used up all my AP to do that one attack. Wow. I mean, I knew VATS was useless in New Vegas, but that takes it to new levels. Unusual thing to find out here. The iBot helmet. Something so ridiculous no one will be found dead in it. It's so ridiculous no one would even be found dead in it. It's that ridiculous. Oh fuck. I forgot pulse slugs were totally ineffective against anything that wasn't robot or power armor related. You know, Fallout 4 did change how pulse weapons work for better, in that they are just energy based rather than like really, really shitty. You know, because they're just really shitty in New Vegas. They're really shitty. In that they only affect robots and power armor, and that's it. You know, fire an electrical round at a human, and they will die. If it's strong enough to short a robot, it's going to be strong enough to hurt a bloody human. Level am I? That's a good question. What level am I? 62. So, well above what vanilla would ever allow. So I believe vanilla Fallout 3 was level 30, and New Vegas I think got pushed up to level 50? So I'm well above vanilla levels for both. Oh. How the fuck do I miss at such close range? Oh yes, because enemies just like spaz out in New Vegas. They just sort of jitter around, and like just sort of they're way too fast at certain points. Just for dodging, they're way too fast. They just sort of spaz out rather than actually you run. You know, I've seen players in TF2 who are less spazzy than enemies in New Vegas and Fallout 3 because they're the same basic game.
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
Ow. Garbage ball. Oh, this Brotherhood Paladin is fucked. Oh wait, no, Flamethrower apparently broke... I think these... Yeah, the turrets and the Flamethrower just about kill him. Good. Because otherwise this guy will be so dead. Yeah, if another Reaver comes, this guy's so dead. Like, so dead. Like, one Reaver was enough to almost destroy him. And these Reavers are nerfed. I've nerfed them because vanilla they have way too much health. Way too much. Like, truly stupid amounts of health. Like, multi-thousand. Like, 1,500 I seem to remember Reavers having. Albino Radical Scorpions I think had a grand total of about 3,000 health. They were truly ridiculous. At least I'm at the Citadel now and I can officially wear power armor in Fallout 3 storyline. Of course, I've got my power armor training from New Vegas, so it doesn't really matter, but... Oh, it's Dr. Bitchy Lee. I need Dr. Bitchy Lee to get in. Waiting out for it to show up. Come on. Did it come into this cell, didn't I? Oh, no, oh, she's stuck at that gate, isn't she? Yeah, because she's confused that I could open such a thing, clearly. Ugh. disappeared around the corner. I'm gonna say bats can make a shot this. I'm amazed it made that one, actually. Oh, fuck it. Sometimes you just say fucking lob a grenade in. And the grenade didn't work. Ah, it hit him. Yeah, try and get a headshot in New Vegas. And especially on something as spazzy as a ghoul, that's gonna happen.
We have to make it to the tunnel. Follow me and stay quiet.
Why are you here? You know, you are the one that's not going. I have actually done my job and cleared the way. I'm guessing most of them some of them. Am I having fun at the moment? No, because there's not really much fun to be had in trying to fix fucking bad quest progression. You know what? Fuck it. She's the only one that's needed. Because New Vegas forgets. New Vegas' console is really, really annoying. It's not helpful.
We have to make it to the tunnel. Follow.
Don't tell me it's bugged again. Dead end. So many bugs, and yet I've never encountered them before at all. I think this stream is just cursed. Yeah, if Dr. Lee won't come to me, I'll make her come to me. I can actually do the job she's supposed to do.
We have to make it to the tunnel. Follow me and...
And you're heading back to the... Okay. See, now they appear. Here is this on queue. For some reason, that quest didn't update. The closest thing would be you want an AK. The closest thing would be, assuming I have one, which I don't, would be the Chinese assault rifle, which is basically an AK knockoff, which is perfectly what China would do, because that sort of is their arsenal. You know, a lot of their arsenal is, you know, homemade Russian weapons. Yeah, I don't want the Enclave locations, that's sort of cheaty. You know, I've just found a flaw in the Citadel. There's only one way in or out, which is this big gate, but if that crane gives up, or someone targets that crane, they're stuck. They are actually stuck if this gate goes down. Wait for Dr. Lee to waddle inside.
What do you need, civilian?
Just wait for Lee to waddle in. She isn't half slow, and yet player walking apparently even slower. At least that quest's finished like it should have. Ugh. 9mm, I actually don't know if I have. I might have one of those. No, I don't. They do exist in New Vegas. That I think they're the. I don't know which one they're based on. I think it's based on 1911, Colt 1911, but I'm not sure. It's just sort of generic. No, it isn't. It's not distinct enough.
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details?
No self-respect. Oh, the 4.4 was a big revolver, and I might have. No, I don't think I have one, but I know I've had some at some point.
Then it's as we feared. Medicine, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down.
Oh dear. Hopefully this updates the quest properly.
Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
I look, I can just spin on the spot.
I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter.
M27 is not a weapon I'm familiar with. I don't recognise the name.
Yes.
You know, I've probably seen it, but I don't recognise the name.
Equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out.
I need to rest, Lyd. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Yes. You're just a spiteful bitch who doesn't trust anyone.
Situation.
You honor us with your presence here.
Power armor? That's the advanced Mark II.
Father,
I don't know if a standard round can even penetrate that stuff. So you're saying we're all going to die?
The Brotherhood is really badly equipped in Fallout 3. Like, really badly. They have low-grade 10mm, low-grade laser pistols, low-grade laser rifles, and low-grade shitty R91s, which, you know, nothing about their arsenal is good. And somehow, even though I think I've come to the wrong... Oh yes, it's because you got to go... For some reason, though, there is a door straight to the basement, but it never tells you that you can go... It never tells you that a door exists. Rothschild. Which one's Rothschild? Cringe at how ugly E-Liberty Prime's mini nukes are. I mean, look at them. They are so awful. You're just sitting down here in the dark.
I'll start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your...
Little lamplight. It's just occurred to me that that's where I got to go next.
A Gek? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought... I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome.
Now, A-Ring. Where's the A-Ring? I can never really remember where I am in this citadel. Like ever.
Hail to you.
No, you're Paladin.
By the traction, I am Star Paladin, and I am honored to say I was acquainted with
5,000 titles later. curiously, her armor isn't correct. Bloodborne, I've heard of it? It's a game, isn't it? I think I've heard of it, but don't know anything else about. With the name, I'd assume it's got something to do with vampires. It's the Voltech terminal. Perfect. Failed corrupt. Failed corrupt. DC area vault listings. Vault 76. That seems to contradict everything in Fallout 76. Because look, starting construction date 2065, ending construction date 2069. Does that mean that it waited 7 years before basically saying we're done, just so they could open it on a tricentennial of the USA? I mean, it's a control vault. Project goals restricted. Why? Why is that restricted? It's a control vault. It just said there that it was a control vault. Now I know which vault it is, so that's why I'm not looking at it. It's like, what was this? What was this one? 92. That was the musical vault. And the goal for that one was... Let's see, the goal for that one was to create basically Sonic Warfare Division. Let's... Okay, everything about 101 was basically it was never designed to open. What's 106? Where's it? Can't remember which one 106 was. .108 I think is Gary. I think. No wait, this might be a different one. Maybe I was fail after 240 months. No, that's not the Gary Vault. Where is it? It might be Gary Vault. One of these vaults is the Gary Vault. Well, that's some... How do people cope when shit hits the fan? That will be the... That's Braun's Vault. Yep. So 108... I think 108 is Gary Vault. 87 is where we got Go, though. Of course, it's all corrupt. I think the corrupt stuff was basically to stop you learning the purpose of the said vault without actually going there. Even though you sort of were in 101 anyway, so... Eh. I mean, it's still bloody fucking corrupt, isn't it? Derp. Ah, there we go. Now we can go off to Lamplight. Most hated, my arguably most hated place in the world. Okay, he's not in a toilet. Has he fucked off all?
Welcome.
Haldinio, Scribio. Where is he? He's fucked off to a different ring. Yeah, he fucked off into the A ring. Oh yes, because Elder Lions needs to be there.
Did you have any success with that? Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you.
I've definitely heard of some of those, Jaden. So I haven't been paying attention. I was too busy reading the Vault-Tec terminals. Haven't done it in a while. And I gotta wait for him to find his way to his map. I can't just do what normal people do and just jump down. It doesn't hurt. We're just a scribe. Also generic scribes around here just mulling around.
I saw that you completed your tests. What results are you seeing?
Power systems are efficiency after coming fully online.
Oh dear. Don't move with any haste, do they?
Causing the leak. 100%. They're getting reinforcements from somewhere, but we still haven't determined the location of their headquarters.
Very well. Thank you for the update.
Maybe if I wait and move into.
Have a moment, Scribe Rothschild.
What is it?
That's why nothing's happening.
Are you still having that issue with the head laser? I think the term you used was invariably destructive.
We've been over this. A slight modification to one system and all the subroutines go haywire. Don't worry, I'm on it.
I come to you for results, not excuses, Rothschild. That robot could mean the difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
Oh, very well. Now please. The giant robot to fix,
So, they got interrupted for that. Now he's got to show me where vaults are on Mappy.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There.
Oh, this is mothership to Zeta. I will do Zeta at some point. I just won't look forward to it. Because, well, Zeta.
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access would be quite impossible.
So a bomb fell on top of it.
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct.
Yeah, I'll do the pit at some point as well.
Another way.
The pit's got its good points and its bad points. Searching for the metal in a trog pit just takes forever.
Probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
Elsewhere, it's alright. It's not my favourite one.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you...
Or maybe they're just scared off by how horrible Little Lamplight is.
Please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the...
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You know why the Enclave doesn't appear in Fallout 4? It's because you would actually have a legitimate reason for to join them. And they wouldn't deny you either. That is why there is no Enclave in Fallout 4 because they never want you joining the Enclave. But if they were there in Fallout 4, being a pre-war or soldier, you would have a perfect excuse to join them. And Bethesda don't want you doing that because apparently they're more, because they're super evil. They're no more evil than the bloody Institute is. Ooh, Sentry Bot. Even with high-res textures, it's still hilariously low-res. Or is it like the one thing that didn't get high-res textures? Who knows? Ugh, Dead Money is horrible. I hate Dead Money. It's one I actually legitimately despise. There's just so much wrong with Dead Money. I think the concept was there. I think it's got a good concept, but the treats player like a complete and utter moron. I mean, let's see, it's obviously a booby trap, and you obviously wouldn't fall for such an obvious thing, and yet you somehow do, because you're apparently a fucking moron. You're in a full breathing mask suit and hazmat suit, and you still get affected by it, which makes no fucking sense. It's just... I think I did Old World Blues a few streams back, I think. Quite a few streams back, I think I did Old World Blues. The bus has to go boom. Because it's only a liability. If anything shoots me, it's going to blow. And there's one thing you don't want to be near, and that's a bus bomb. Because for some reason, the buses are really, really unsafe. Bothered. Wow, that bus bomb, something's a long way. If there's a bit of burning bus all the way over here. That's impressive. Where is this super mutant? Where is it?
Noise.
Oh, it fell in the river, didn't it? Oh dear.
Game's over.
Yeah, it fell in the river. Let's pretend we never... that didn't happen. Am I smart? Depends on the subject. And depends if I'm in a dumbass mood or not. Sometimes I can be a complete and utter idiot, and sometimes I can be really quite intelligent. It also depends on definition of smart. So this depends on the subject primarily. On the subject of Marvel, I'll say I have some, because I've watched enough of the movies to have some, but other than that, no, not very well versed at all. Oh great, not a Hellfire Trooper. You know what, fuck that turret. Like, absolutely fuck that turret. Wait, I thought I blew that weapon up! Go jump. Oh, Detroit. That's a city I would never want to go to. I mean, the what do you call them? I'm trying to think what it's called now. The death of the American auto industry because of the oil crisis, that just massacred Detroit. You know, it went from a booming city to a complete, abandoned death hole, basically. It's kind of a sad story, Detroit. You know, it went, the oil crisis, which made the shit badly built on purpose, so they break after 3 years. American cars that guzzle fuel like no one's business. You know, and the thing is, instead of adapting, they just died. And it's, sort of a shame, because they did look good. They just were badly made. And they were badly made on purpose. Because every 3 years you bought a new one and kept the American worker employed. The actual theory behind it sort of worked. Is that a radar? I'm not wasting explosive rounds on radars. Radars. Because then I'm blasted with one regular round. I don't need the exploded rounds for that. An explosive round is basically a grenade launcher round. It's ridiculous. This is definitely one of the best weapons in New Vegas. It's just monstrously powerful. Sorry, but whenever I think of 4, Marvel's 4 is not the first one I think of. When I think of 4, I think of a little tiny alien from Stargate. That's just what I think of. Oops. Your fucking gun. If you got hit in the gun with a fucking 50 cal, I don't think you'd be walking away from it somehow. His luck ran out. I have no idea. I've heard the name Raiden, but I have no idea who or what it is. And yes, there's a hell of a lot of Enclave camps. Like, loads of them. They really do come out of the woodwork and just appear out of nowhere. And yes, the vertibird wreckage is hilariously low res. And has all manner of just bits. Radars. I'm not even wasting 50 cal on these fuckers. They're not worth it. Hold still, meat. I think you're the one who is meat. Somehow. Considering that you're a scattered pile of guts on the floor and I'm not. How did I ever live without a sprint mod? You had a surprisingly nice weapon, I'll take that. Better equipped than the average radar. Oh, Raiders, they are so laughably equipped. They are so not a threat at anything other than, like, bottom level. Oh, that's sketchy. That's so sketchy. Oh, you're the nut with a grenade launcher, are you? Yeah, the albino radical scorpion is dead. Oh, I do hope there's a quick way down. There is not. Call of Duty, that's a franchise that just needs to die. It just needs to die. I'm just gonna forget I seen that, because that is just... what the fuck? Sometimes Havoc physics continue to completely surprise me with out of nowhere shit like that. Marvel vs DC, Marvel, without a heartbeat. 99% of DC movies have been complete enough to crap. Well, 99% of Marvel movies have been really good, really fun and enjoyable. So yeah, kind of, you know, very biased different ways there. When it comes down... Friendly Gables. Is it friendly? So he is. Or is a he?
I'll mind my business, you mind yours.
Yeah, he's not as friendly as it sounds. I need to scratch. Sorry. Needs to scratch. Sat an Enclave camp, because I just saw a laser. The wussy clip of a laser. Enclave? Enclave? I saw the wussy clip of the laser, where are you? I'm in danger, but there's no sign of any enemy. It's a radical scorpion. Not what I can't say that's what I expected. Oh. Tripped on a 10mm. I love how no one has looted this ammo, like, ever. I do love that. Oh, there's an Enclave camp. I think that's one of their death claws, so... Great, the communications tower's dodgy. Yep, it's got one of the death claws, that's why I didn't want to engage it. There's something so satisfying about these 50 cal explosive rounds. There's something so satisfying about it. What's funny is that would have been a shot that wouldn't be possible in Fallout 4 because for some reason Fallout 4 has got really, really short range on everything. Enclave camps are definitely worth the assault cost, because they always have booty. That'll be a shit your pants. When Capital Wasteland gets gets done, this will be a real shit your pants and run scenario. Because, sorry. When your ass itches, you've just got to scratch it. It's funny, you can get quite a long view in Fallout 3, and yet still you can't see the entire waste, and because there are these magical things called hills. While in Fallout 4, I just got a feeling I could see everywhere because it was all on just a big slope. No more using the explosive rounds, Jackie. They're a waste of time. You don't use them on weak shit. Save them for the Enclave. I've heard of Deathstroke, I don't really know what it is. Obviously I've heard of Deadpool, sorry for taking so long, but... I saw movement. Nope. Okay, so I did see movement. Just not the movement I thought I saw. That's what I saw. I saw the stinger of that thing. Oh look, little Enclave camp. Stick the explosive cannons on. Boom. So far away that he's bouncing through the lod. See, that is a shot that would be impossible in Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 just doesn't let you have that kind of range. For some reason, Fallout 4 has like really short range limits imposed on player weapons. NPCs don't suffer the damage fall off from range. Player weapons do, and it makes sniping really pointless because you don't actually have the range to do anything. Like, what's the point of having a sniper rifle if it can't actually do damage to things more than 5 foot away? Of course, I'd modded my sniper rifles have much less damage fall off. They have some, they are less powerful outside of their stated range. Oh. I almost feel bad wasting a round on him. But he's turning into a bloody mess. Always worth the booty. Enclave have good shit. Okay, it doesn't end in ace. Doesn't end in ending, so it must be apologise. You want to try the one with a common ending first, because if that... Read first. Welcome to Crater Camp. You have been chosen by a great... I don't think the defense grid was ever set up. Oh dear! Haven't seen that for a while. That's Hogs of War grade, leaving the boots behind when they're dead. I haven't seen that for a long time. Just a pair of boots standing on their own. I have to say, I haven't seen that for a long time. It's always kind of comedic just to have a boot slot. Now, I detect such massive creatures. It's the easiest way to kill them. Well, I'd probably waste like 500 ammo trying to kill these fucking radical roaches. Oh, speaking of radicals. Goodbye, night. Okay. Hey, Jaden, I don't I'm assuming that's some sort of meme or joke, but I haven't heard of it. There we go. Now we can actually see again. Seriously, where the fuck is Little Lamplight? Like, seriously, where the fuck is it? Okay, it's a lot further west than I thought it was. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Of all the things to sneak up on me, had to be a Deathclaw. And I'm dead. Because Pip-Boy ain't gonna come up and save me, is it? Jesus, little... There, healing powder. I won't be able to see anything, but... Oh yeah! Like... Boom. It's down and the crappy healing items are very, 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 very slowly taking their course. Healing items are non-stimp... Oh yeah, I've heard of Mad Max. I've seen Fury Road, haven't seen the original ones. You know, I've heard of them, I know. But, I've heard of them, but that's it. That's it. But yeah, non-stimpack healing items just suck. I almost feel bad killing the Radical Roach. You know, kind of so uniquely crap. Oh, I'm not gonna risk that. Go Skyrim. Skyrim's on Tuesdays. Sorry, Skyrim's on Tuesdays. Fallout Friday. The reason Skyrim's Tuesday is because that's the day I initially streamed. Yay! Pure luck. Oh. What's locked? Oh, this. I can't say I recognise such toilets. Can't say I've probably never been in here before. Oh, Radical Roach. It's so rad. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. So much less. It looks even less appetizing than the ones in Fallout 4, which look just positively like, don't drink this, it'll kill you. Oh, cute little doggy. And you're just standing in this radioactive cesspit. Logical. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the radioactive cesspit. Oh no! This is a robo-brain! And his brain pan has rolled away! Oh, it doesn't blow up. It's disappointing. You expect the brain pan... Not mines! I haven't triggered those for a long time. I couldn't even be bothered to do the minigame. Not for mines, anyway. No, I was trying to reload my fucking gun. There. There we go. Look how evil Jangles looks. And that's the more popular one? That's the most popular character? Is that evil monkey? I'll tell you something, monkeys are... Nature's trolls are monkeys. Oh no! Not a super mutant! Bang. You ain't using that minigun no more. These rounds are mine.
Hurry up and die! I'm hungry!
There's a Chinese assault rifle. You would find one eventually. They are pretty common. Why are there so many Chinese weapons in America? Or did they just send like great pallet loads off them over on their nukes?
Morning.
You're a well-equipped scabber. Oh no! Radical Scorpion. Wow, mine kill. I didn't even plant it. Oh yeah, just because I don't set them off doesn't mean enemies can't. Derp. This looks Raider-tastic. Yep, that's Raider territory, you can tell. But the doggy is my friend. The doggy is my friend. See, I don't even have to kill the doggies anymore. It's nice. Why did I pick up the leaf blower?
Help me with this one.
Here, Raider, Raider, Raider. Mama has a shotgun for you. Ooh. Now they're nothing more than a bloody mess on the wall. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? They shouldn't have messed with me. Oh, I don't drink. And there really is no point in doing drink in Fallout because I think it's charisma buff at the expense of everything else. It's really not worth doing. You know, even from a buff standpoint, occasionally the drugs have purpose, but that's Smith Casey's, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I just want Lamplight. I always seem to remember Lamplight being a lot more central than this. And no, I'm not going into Lamplight today. I'm not ready for that kind of horror. Having to deal with little kidlings. Horrible, horrible creatures. Absolutely horrible creatures. Now, without mods, it's one of the most horrible locations in Fallout. Oh, even without mods, it's still one of the most horrible locations in Fallout. Even with mods, it's one of the most horrible locations in Fallout. Notice I can't really... I can see a long way that way, but I can't see that way because there's like rocks and shit in the way. This isn't Fallout 4 where everything just sort of slopes down towards the coast and you can see pretty much everything from Sanctuary Hill. Also. And you can see just how small it is. I love how inaccurate weapons are in New Vegas. I really love that. When it comes to gunplay, the Fallout 4 is superior in every single way. The mod system's better, the weapons, the hit scan is infinitely better. I mean, the hit scan in New Vegas is just dodgy, for lack of a better word. You know, enemy AI is better, enemies move better, they don't just sort of spaz out anymore. Leonardo, isn't that one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And also a Renaissance painter. Like Da Vinci. You know, he was like Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, Enclave camp. I don't quite have the grunt to knock that in. So I'm going to lob a stealth grenade. That's never going to make it. Actually, that made it a surprisingly long way. I got a naturally long way. Air bomb. Sometimes grenades do misfire. The hotkey is very helpful though. Well, I'm going to assume that base is cleared out. Bear tunnels. Did I do this? Or did they actually get wiped out by bears? In which case that's just funny. I think they got wiped out by the bears. Because for some reason they try and make out that the Yaogwai are quite dangerous when in reality they're not. So not. I'm doing the world a favour by ridding the world of bears. I've heard of Wolfenstein. You know, it's one of the things I've heard of. You know, I've heard of it. Never really looked into it, but I've heard of it and I know it's against it. It's like techno-Nazis. You know, because you can't go wrong with techno-Nazis. There's so much garbage. Garbage. Human garbage. Oh, I can't even pick that up. The foul stench of bone break fever is upon us. Oh yeah, I played the modern Doom. You know, I know off the original Doom, and I've played the modern Doom on console. Let's just say that shooting on console's not overly a fun experience, but it was a fun enough game. The world will thank me for this, you bone-break abomination. Everyone knows that you must kill bears. You must stop the spread of bone break fever. Perfect, a bear then. How bears get through doors, no one knows, but they can actually open doors. They are quite smart bears. Over a rad bear is, no one really knows. Not really a threat when they're not even hostile. Kind of laughably not a threat. So that's what this place is for. Bobblehead of the sneakiness. I've never found that before, ever, because I've never really explored caves. I only came in here because of Skyrim. Mainly because I don't want to ever get bone break fever again. Am I a nerd, just Salinas? Yes. Yes, I am. Watch that bare butt fall. You know, asking if I'm a nerd is, you know, I know some people take it as an offensive title, but I take it as a source of pride. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. You know, I was always part of the nerds social grouping in school of that no one ever wanted to talk to me. Tops, you know, came in the top 5 people in my class whenever there was a test or anything intelligent rather than royally sucked at PE. That's another trait of the nerd. You know, physical activity was never my thing. I've been sort of a fat bitch since primary school, and actually, was I a fat bitch in primary school? That's a question. That's a good one. I'll have to... Oh, it's Talon Company! Unfortunately, Talon Company has much better weapons than this piece of shit can do. Because they have, like, ridiculously good armor, because they're really well equipped. I should have gone for you first. You had the really overpowered 12mm gun. Talon Company are fantastically dangerous. Well, time to eat more shitty food items. HP plus 3 over 4 seconds. So, like, those 10 items are probably worth about 30 HP. You know, it's not 3 HP every 3 seconds. Oh god, the healing powder was still in effect? It does healing powder does 3 HP over 18 seconds. That is fucking useless. I'm not kidding, food is fucking useless in New Vegas. You have to consume such quantities of it before it actually does anything. It's so shit!
Allow me to introduce myself. I hope we can still be...
No! Robo Blaine must be destroyed. And yes, I just called it a Robo Blaine. Don't know why. And yes, they do produce a little blood splat when you shoot the brain pan. Well, little lamplights in this direction. Nothing wrong with being a nerd. Nerds are good. I also fall into the sexless nerd category, and I don't... Yeah, I've never had sex, but unlike most, I had never... It's not for a lack of trying, it's because I don't have a fucking interest in it at all. I do not want someone's dick shoved up my cunt. I just don't want that. I don't know why anyone would. And why would you want to be defiled in such a way? The world doesn't need more humans. There's enough humans in the world for quite a while. And the breeders are kicking out like 100 kids each, so it's not like that. It's not in the olden days where everyone had to breed sort of to keep the race going. There's enough people who have excessively huge amounts of kids. Their aid alone can keep the race going for a long time. And if they get inbred, well, it's their fault for having so many fucking kids. There she blows. Little Lamplight, home of the worst settlement in Fallout 4. Wow, I love how the shotgun blows it when one shot from this range, and yet can't hit a ghoul that's actually point blank on the barrel. Radical Scorpion. Let's clear out the area around Little Lamplight. Sub-Zero Jaden, is that a Mortal Kombat character? One of the more popular ones. That's about all I know, eh? That looks suspiciously like a super mutant. Okay, so apparently Vault 87 was hilariously radioactive before the war. Oh dear, the super mutant running is just obnoxious, it's too fast. And it's just spazzy, like all movement in New Vegas NPCs, it's just spazzy. Just like, ugh. Just sort of spaz all over the place and never actually accomplish anything. Wait a second. Is that... It can't... That can't be. Yeah, you basically... There is an entrance, but you need some serious fucking rad protection to get through. Like, serious rad protection. I'm just seeing if you can. Now, I must have some Radix. Okay, I'm just consuming like 24 doses of Radix. If anything's gonna protect me... I think if you had enough Radix, I think you could make it. Because unless Radix doesn't stack. I'm wondering if you could actually make it. I'm curious now. Yeah, in Fallout 4 you probably could make it just for the fact that... Let's see. Let's see if we can actually make it. Try to go through the lighter area. not dead yet. There is... didn't quite make it. The fact that there's shit there implies that it is possible to make it. I know what I have to do now. I have to make it. I have to make it to Vault 87. I know what I have to do now. If only the Pip-Boy was a bit more responsive, I could just keep spamming Radaway as I ran. Because, oh, can you? That's the question. Can you bind Radaway in New Vegas? That's the question. You can. So let's just bind that to. Well, 1 because I know what that weapon is. So. Okay, so Rat Addict. And oh, you can't actually get in the door? That's disappointing. They actually put someone there in a hazmat suit with loads of Radaway, and you can't get into the... Oh, that's disappointing. You know, I made it to the vault. My goal is complete. You know, I made that goal. I made it to the fucking vault, but you can't go in because there isn't actually any door there. That's disappointing. I expected better than that. You know, I made it to Vault 87. It's not my fault there's no door there. It's clearly to make you go through Little Lamplight. You know, it's clearly there just to make you go through Little Lamplight. You know, I could have and should have made it. And yet, the door doesn't exist. It's just disappointing. And on that massive disappointment, it's time to end. Thank you for watching. It's close enough to time that I might as well, something like 2 minutes off, so... And there's not really anything else I can do, so... You know, thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Good... Bye!